Ever wonder how fresh Muscovy duck eggs make it to your dinner table? From breed selection to egg harvesting, each step demands skill and dedication. Let's explore how millions of Muscovy ducks are raised to supply eggs to the market. Muscovy ducks are a popular breed many choose to raise in Vietnam. Farmers often use small-scale free-range methods to utilize excess land and farm byproducts. While domestic Muscovies produce less meat and eggs, they're hardy and well-adapted. Foreign Muscovy breeds, however, yield much more meat and eggs. One way to raise Muscovy ducks for rapid growth is using imported breeds to boost reproductive efficiency. Farmers select Muscovy ducklings that hatch after 34 to 35 days of incubation. The breed should be healthy, agile, with dry feathers and bright eyes. Farmers avoid ducks with loose feathers, small size, or exposed navels due to high mortality risk. Male Muscovy ducks have higher growth rates and marketable sizes than females. Thus, farmers raising Muscovy ducks for meat prefer males for better economic efficiency. In newborn flocks, males typically have larger heads, longer beaks, bigger legs, and less flexibility than females. To reduce mortality, Muscovy ducks are regularly vaccinated against cholera and protected from E. coli. Farmers collect eggs daily to ensure they're clean, uncracked, and undamaged. Eggs are hand-collected and processed before incubation. Farmers select uniform-sized eggs with thick shells, no cracks or deformities. Abnormal eggs aren't used for incubation due to low hatchability. They use light to check egg quality, embryo presence, and for defects. In the first 2 weeks of incubation, farmers turn the eggs regularly, about 3 to 5 times daily, for even embryo development and to prevent sticking to the shell. Most farms invest in egg incubators for musk duckling incubation. Egg incubators provide stable temps, ensuring higher hatch rates than manual methods. It also minimizes environmental risks, ensuring better quality breeds. Incubators help farmers optimize breeding, boost productivity, and improve efficiency. Musk duck breeding farms are being developed. Farmers use fillers to control humidity, keeping coops dry in humid climates like Vietnam's. Ducklings under 2 weeks old need protection from drafts in the coop. In cold weather, use incandescent bulbs to keep the birds warm. Farmers use 75-watt bulbs to light a brooder with 70 musk ducklings. They need 24-hour lighting until the ducklings are 1 week old. At 3 weeks old, the ducklings only need 16 hours of light daily. Each age requires specific temperatures to ensure optimal health. After 28 days, they can live in natural light and temperature conditions. Barns can be built solidly for livestock raising, large scale, or for simple construction. Farmers can use available materials like bamboo or wood to make cages. Musk duck barns should be cool in summer, warm in winter, and draft-free. The barn floor is flat with a 10-degree slope for easy cleaning and better drainage. 10-day-old ducklings are raised at 25-30 birds per square meter. At 30 days or older, farmers keep about 5-6 ducks per square meter. Farmers feed musk ducks synthetic bran until 4 weeks or use family food scraps. In full confinement, farmers often feed them pellets or homemade mixes. Farmers can feed birds freely, but usually split it into 2 meals. Feed them in cold weather. Farmers should ensure fresh food to encourage Muscovy ducks to eat. If food remains, reduce the amount next time. Muscovy ducks over 21 days can graze in fields for extra food. However, farmers still need to provide dietary supplements. The birds aren't aggressive creatures, but lack of protein can make them peck and bite each other. Next is the usual work on any livestock farm. Clean feeders and drinkers and remove duck droppings regularly. Cleaning is simple but crucial for the bird's health. Typically, this 300 square meter barn can house 1,000 birds, but savvy farmers only stock 500. Lower density helps Muscovy ducks build stamina and grow faster. This reduces waste, keeps cages clean, and gives ducks ample space to roam freely. Many farmers prefer this breed for its short growth cycle and high profitability. However, compared to other livestock, these birds have a higher mortality rate. Farmers must recognize unusual symptoms in Muscovy ducks to make timely adjustments. The flock is often moved to an area exposed to drafts. Sticky feathers on a Muscovy duck indicate a damp cage and poor nutrition. Captions by Amara.org community. This flock of 70-day-old Muscovy ducks is ready for sale. Each duck weighs about 3.5 kilograms. Besides standard weight, they have a uniform and healthy appearance. This breed is popular for its sweet, lean, and nutrient-rich meat. Organically raised Muscovy ducks are especially in demand. The duck meat is mainly used in home-cooked dishes. Farmers harvest and sell eggs 3-4 times yearly based on farm size and care conditions. Large farms can produce 50,000 to 200,000 eggs annually. Eggs are stored in cool conditions before shipping to maintain quality. Besides domestic sales, some Muscovy duck eggs are exported to Southeast Asia and China. Poultry farming has become a booming industry in China. Farmers are improving barns, feed, and living conditions to meet market demands and ensure quality. Pigeon farming is popular in Guangdong, Fujian, and Jiangsu provinces. These areas offer favorable year-round conditions for livestock farming. Additionally, infrastructure for pigeon production is well developed there. Top farmers easily access large consumer markets. The barns designed to optimize space and create ideal living conditions for the birds. Farms typically have multiple floors with many small cages, sized for birds to move comfortably. Pigeons are fed twice daily. Food is placed directly into the cage feeders. Farmers prepare diets tailored to the pigeons' developmental needs. It includes grains, soy, and added vitamins and minerals. Young pigeons get finely ground food, while adults receive granules or pellets. Farmers ensure barns stay clean, odor-free, and bacteria-free. Daily, farmers clean manure and replace the conveyor belt under cages. Pigeons often suffer from pneumonia, diarrhea, and other infectious diseases. For prevention, farmers vaccinate regularly and use antibiotics when needed. Reproduction is a crucial part of pigeon breeding. Pigeons start breeding at 5-6 months and can breed for 3-4 years straight. Each pair of pigeons usually lays 2 eggs per clutch. Farmers ensure a quiet, undisturbed environment for best hatch rates. The incubation process lasts about 18 to 19 days. After hatching, chicks are raised in ideal conditions for healthy growth. Some farms found high mortality rates in young pigeons after hatching. They need to find natural settings to help chicks through this tough time. The most common method is for farmers to let the chicks live in the mother pigeon's nest. The mother dove's natural warmth helps their chicks survive more easily. Meat pigeons are typically harvested at around 4 to 6 weeks old when the meat is tender and of high quality. Before harvesting, farmers check and remove pigeons that don't meet the requirements. The pigeons are then captured by hand and placed in temporary cages. A large portion of the pigeons are sold to food processing facilities. Here, the pigeons are slaughtered, cleaned, and processed into various nutritious dishes. The demand for pigeon meat is growing rapidly, especially in major cities like Beijing and Shanghai. According to statistics, domestic consumption increased by over 15% between 2018 and 2023. Pheasant farming in China is common in provinces such as Shandong, Henan, and Guangdong. These areas offer ideal climate and environmental conditions for pheasant breeding. Pheasant farms in China vary in size, from a few hundred to tens of thousands of birds. In 2023, major farms in Shandong province produced about 1.5 million pheasants, boosting domestic and export markets. Pheasant farms are typically divided into areas for young birds, adult birds, and egg-laying. Each barn can house 20 to 50 birds, depending on the farm's size and conditions. This setup allows for better management and care at each development stage. Most pheasants graze freely around the farm. Outdoor activities promote more natural development in pheasants. Grazing also helps improve the quality of pheasant meat. Some farmers even play music for the pheasants while they graze. Farmers regularly check the birds' health, watching for early signs of issues. They implement preventive measures, diseases, and provide needed nutrients. Farmers often mix pellets with corn and rice bran. This is the main source of energy and nutrients for bird development. Based on age and growth stage, pheasants are usually fed twice daily. Housing and bedding are changed regularly to prevent bacteria and parasites. Egg-laying pheasants need calcium and protein-rich diets for shell formation and breeding health. Chicks need to be kept warm for the first few weeks after hatching. Heaters or heat lamps maintain stable barn temperatures. This step is crucial as incubation and feeding affect mortality rates and flock quality. Some farms use artificial breeding to boost egg production and genetics. This highly technical procedure is typically done by specialists. Harvest time varies based on market demand. Usually 6-12 months post-hatching when they reach proper weight and maturity. Birds must be caught carefully to minimize stress. They're then processed, meeting growing demand for pheasant products. This has driven growth in pheasant farming and modern agricultural methods. Reports show Guangdong as a top pheasant-producing province in China. By 2023, Guangdong will produce about 2 million pheasants, a large share nationally. Lastly, there's a tour of the goose farms. This is one of China's main goose production areas. Hebei farms are known for their large, high-quality geese. This province has many industrial and traditional goose farms. Goose barns are built large to ensure ample space for the birds. Barns can be enclosed or open depending on weather and breeding methods. Farmers regularly clean the farmyard to maintain a good environment for geese. Barns mainly provide stable living conditions as geese mostly graze outdoors. Farms focus on selecting good breeds and managing breeding environments. This impacts the overall yield. Geese are vaccinated against common bird diseases before entering the farm. The diet consists of grains, pellets, and greens. Geese need frequent small meals throughout the day to maintain stable energy levels. So farmers often provide food in grazing areas. Geese need lots of water to digest food and stay healthy. Most of their water comes from lakes and ponds. The water source is regularly tested to ensure it's not polluted. Choosing breeding geese greatly impacts reproductive success and egg hatch rates. Eggs are carefully collected and preserved for quality. Farms use incubators and egg checks to boost hatch rates. Incubators maintain ideal temperature and humidity for egg incubation. This helps increase the chick hatching rate. After hatching, chicks go to a special care area with proper conditions. They're fed special food to grow quickly and healthily. Meat geese are harvested at 5-6 months while breeders at 5-10 years.